This is the life that makes people envy. This lady bought a castle from the end of the 18th century. It not only covers hundreds of acres. It is said that it was once the library of the Rothschild family. After half a year of renovation by the couple, the family of three finally experienced the castle life of their dreams. The wife spent $400,000 to buy the castle and gave the key to her husband as a 30th birthday gift. Old Pi has 50 keys and plans to explore the inside of the castle. He who originally wanted to try one by one simply cut open the large lock in front of the door. After all, the house is already in his name. However, when he pushed open the door, he found that the door closed as if it had been bounced back by some force. Looking inside, Old Pi suddenly realized, decades of abandonment have made the outside of the castle overgrown with weeds and ancient trees. Without saying a word, Old Pi took out a small chainsaw and started to clean up. By the way, he also cut off the vines around the castle gate. Only then was he finally able to enter. What came into view was a deserted courtyard full of weeds. Instead of looking around in a hurry, he first picked up the small iron shovel that had been passed down for 200 years and began to clean the ground little by little. The texture of the bricks gradually appeared, and then Old Pi understood his wife's good intentions. Bringing him to this castle was actually hinting that he should work hard to realize her princess dream. The castle courtyard covers a total of 7,500 square meters and is a huge project. In order to speed up the progress, Old Pi also called his father-in-law to help. He used a grinder to crush the weeds and branches in the courtyard and use them as fertilizers. The generous father-in-law even started his own excavator and called his friends to form an old people's group to clean up together. With modern equipment, the ground was soon clean and tidy. During the cleaning process, Old Pi also unexpectedly found a hidden door, suspecting that it led to the basement and might contain obvious treasures. He planned to explore it later. Under the supervision of his father-in-law, Old Pi didn't dare to be lazy and quickly cleaned up the damaged ivy. As carts of garbage were transported out, the courtyard was finally renewed. Next, he took the three-piece set of shovel, hoe and blower and cleaned up the weeds that had been there for decades in front of the door. As the steps and railings gradually became clear, Old Pi could finally see his own home. When he walked inside, contrary to the desolation and dilapidation he had expected, the inside of the castle was clean and tidy. Many decorations from the end of the 18th century were still well preserved. Especially the window in Mondrian style was not broken at all. What surprised him even more was that he also found a hidden door leading to a secret passage in the castle. Following the steps down, he entered an underground wine cellar. Although there are no treasures here, it can store thousands of bottles of wine. The gloomy and cold environment made Old Pi quickly turn back. After continuing to explore, they found that the castle had nearly 40 bedrooms with a total area of thousands of square meters. Although it is well preserved, if a comprehensive renovation is to be carried out, the area occupied is also not small. Old Pi decided to start with the renovation of the gate. He found two large iron gates in line with the castle style from outside. Although they are a bit rusty, they are just what he wants. The father-in-law drilled holes in the wall with an electric drill and firmly fixed the iron gate on the wall, and then leveled it with cement. Now, the gate of this castle not only restores its grandeur, but also no longer needs to be pushed and pulled with great effort as before. Just at this moment, Old Pi found a big problem. The real renovation has just begun.